g'day there. I'm Richard Musgrave-Evans, and today, again, Outback New South Wales, Australia. Now, I'm painting the dog fence in the evening light. So we've got the sun setting pretty much behind you, as you can see by the colour of my beard, glowing white, golden, alright. And painting a vertical painting, clear prime Belgian linen, oil paints and palette knives. Alright, so I've already just basically blocked in the, the shapes and whatever, so I can now start getting into it. Haven't got much time, so let's go. Alright, so what I'm going to do straight away is mix up a bit of a shadow colour for the foreground where the fence is actually casting a shadow. Just here, there's a beautiful colour, so let's put it in. And it gets bluer as it goes out. It's kind of pale orange like I just did, but if I go blue and magenta and now with a nice purple out on the edges, it's got more of that tone about it, so let's put that in. Clean the knife. Just basically putting in fairly fairly thin for now. Bit more of that orange colour. Bit more of the blue there. It's a fun time to paint because at this time of day anything's possible. It's almost like they call it the magic hour because of the magic light, but at the same time it really is a magic hour. Almost anything's possible. The hour before sundown. So basically I'm just putting in a few of the shadows. Obviously I like to work with the darks first, so I'll just establish a bit of that. Now the shadow of the trees in the middle ground. Here we go. A bit more red. Bit more brown, green. It can be fairly dark just to make the painting pop, and then we'll put the light tones over them, of course. Okay. Right. Let's get that sky going, eh? Let's get the sky going. White. Something tells me I'm going to need a bit more white than I've put down already, but we'll go with that one for now. So pretty much I'm just going to put a bit of a blue on the horizon and a tiny bit of magenta. And then I'm going to introduce all the beautiful evening colours on top of that. Go. Just get that in. Flies love the outback. They just love it. Something you never hear about in the tourist brochures. Okay, so just a little bit of burnt sienna here, I reckon. Now yellow ochre and white. A bit more white than that with the yellow ochre. Just getting that kind of misty evening effect. It's going to happen very shortly, and when it does happen I'll adjust it to exactly what's going on, or within reason. A bit of cobalt blue with the yellow ochre. It gives a pale greeny kind of colour which you get in the evening sky, particularly in the outback here, in the clear atmosphere around about this height. Okay, a bit more blue with that, a little bit more white. It's more of a pure blue colour now as it gets a bit higher. A little bit darker, so we'll just put a bit more pure cobalt blue in. I'm doing these upward marks. It makes it a bit easier for you to see what I'm doing rather than getting my hand in the way basically. Now I'm going for blue and magenta over here. A bit more magenta. Blue, magenta, white, half mixed to get a few streaks. I like a few streaks up near the top, like so. Just getting those basic colours in there for now. Okay, I'll stand back and have a look what I've got. That blue there. Just get a bit of that burnt sienna stuff that I had earlier. Stick it there. Just wiping the knife clean each time. As you've seen me do in the past. Now you can see all those subtle colours, they're all blending, but at the same time they're standing by themselves without going too much of a grey. So there's a lot of subtle colours and then they're half blended. Clean knife, pull up. Clean knife, pull up. There's a bit of a dark patch, but don't worry, I'll fix that. Very clean knife. Put that one in the bin over there, and wipe that clean. Wipe that clean, absolutely clean. Right, so that one's putting up a bit of a fight. That blue colour does not want to disappear, so just going to mix up a bit of yellow ochre and white. Just basically make it disappear. Okay. In run. It's actually nice now. The wind is actually, there's been a bit of wind around, but the wind's kicked out, so it's quite good now. Upward strokes. Now that we've done that, I'll stand back. Right, obviously, There's a lot of colour kicking in now. Magenta and white over here, making a pale magenta. Mix it with some cat orange, half mix. Let's just have a look what we've got here. That needs a bit of yellow ochre with that little puppy. Right, that's good. Now I'll swap knives because I need two hands at the moment. Just realised I wanted a few more shadows over here on these things, which is basically just hang on, we'll just concentrate for a second. Just basically the edge of the road there, so the light's kind of half capturing that. Oh, what fun. Okay, so hang on, let's get this flow this way. It's all starting to happen now, so let's just stick all the pale shadows in. Right, got the shadow tones. Now I can start playing again with the good stuff. The light. Let there be light. Yellow ochre and white, cat orange. Half mix. Okay, what do we got? Distance, right. Distance has got a bit more magenta with that cat orange. I've mixed up that pale magenta and white there, so I'll use that. Put a bit of that in. Get a clean colour. Stand back and have a look. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Flies. Magenta, burnt sienna, lower the key a bit of blue just to knock it back a bit. Keyed down version of it a little bit closer here, so it doesn't draw too much attention. Okay, so that fence, right, let's get the edge of that fence. Stand back. Magenta, cat orange, slightly lower key, a little bit less white in the mix. Just painting those distant hills. Wipe the knife clean. Pull it down. Clean knife. Cleaning up the edges here of the horizon line. Wipe it clean every time. Absolutely clean. Pull down. Get the draftsmanship. Get the draftsmanship. Look at that. Maybe just drop that corner down a bit, like so. And pump a little shadow in this corner. Hang on, let's just get that tone right. It's better. Now just mix up the yellow ochre with some of that sky blue, a bit of cad orange, half mix. I've got the yellow ochre, sky blue, cad orange, half mix. Just lightly putting those middle ground bushes in. Shadows. Starting to get a quite pale green effect about them. Let me have a look. Okay, before we go any further, we'll get this tape off because that's only interfering now. Place that in the bin. That's the wrong tone. Whoops, a daisy. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, it was getting there, it's getting there now. I've just got to reintroduce the draftsmanship on the dog fence here. Right, now I'll quickly knock up the barbed wire on the fence, which seems to have a bit of light shining on it. What do we got? Yep, orange, cad orange and yellow and white. A bit more yellow. Wires. power post here, which is kind of modern. It's a modern thing to have in a bit of a landscape like this, so let's put it in. It's a nice vertical in the landscape just to break up the horizontal lines. Okay, let's have a look. Let's just wipe it clean. Mixing up a bit of a blue here. Just putting a line here like so down to the power line. Okay, now some really bright orange I just noticed. Bright orange. Where's the little patch where there's no mucky patches? Just drawing some of the star droppers in the fence here. Nice vertical lines. Beautiful, beautiful light now, as you can see. Obviously you can probably see what's going on. Some lovely, absolutely, oops, hang on, what have we got here? Lovely rocks kicking in. So these shadows are a beautiful colour, pale viridian green and magenta, obviously with some blue and white. Really pale colour now, which is good. Just some of the tyre tracks. Some of the tyre tracks in the fence line, obviously they're going to cut through like so. They're great complementary colours. Alright, well there you go, that's about it. That's just a quick impression of sundown. Now, this time we got the light right. We've got a nice clear evening, so there was no cloud wrecking the sundown and all that sort of stuff like I've had the last few nights. And gave me the opportunity to really get the colours I wanted. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll get the camera off and let you have a look. No worries, thank you. Evening light, beautiful stuff. Fantastic stuff, look at that. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. As you can see, I got to play with a lot of beautiful colour. Look at those warm and cool contrasts. As I said, put the power pole in, don't leave it out, that's something modern in the landscape. These marks here where the tyres have been coming through on the cars, on the dog fence, so you've got those beautiful tyre marks in shadow. Some nice chunky paint, plenty of raw linen showing. Leave that, why not? And there's your basic overall effect. Evening light, the dog fence or the dingo fence, northern New South Wales. No worries, thank you.